Oh, little stinker butt. Quit. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. I'm laughing at Luna right now. She's well, I don't know how well you can see her down there, but she is barking at Clint. Clint's walking up. Boy, it is really hard to see with the sun in my face like it is. Nope. She was barking at Clint, and now she's taking off across the field barking. She was in the backyard. Excuse me. Sinuses are going crazy today. But she was in the backyard this morning, making me smile so much because she was sniffing and sniffing and sniffing everywhere. She was going crazy sniffing. Can you hear this? Can you hear these crazies? Look at them. Look at them. They're screaming at me. They want me to get over here and feed them. I'm gonna put out I said I was gonna do it the other day, but it's been raining so much. I'm gonna put out the hay bale today. Dang, girly. I'm telling you, that girl just tickles me. Actually, I think this morning, the one who's screaming the loudest is the one who's not very loud, and that would be Cap. I'm gonna step over here in the shade for a second, guys. Gosh, Luna, get out of that road! Oh, I'm about to whoop her. She got to stay out of the road. Get out of the road, babe. I don't want you running in that road. You're gonna get hit, girlfriend. But anyway, I'm gonna get over here and feed these guys. But I was just gonna tell you. Let me ask you a question. I gotta step in the sun because it doesn't look right. But let me ask you a question. What thing drives you the craziest about chickens? I want you to mull over that for a little bit and think about it. You won't have as long to mull over it as what it will seem like you have, because I'm going to go ahead and feed these guys, and then I'm gonna come back and continue this conversation and we'll talk about it. But what drives you the craziest? I have something that has driven me crazy about them, and I have some good discussion about it. You heard Farkas right over here. He was just right there crowing, but then one of the other boys got after a girl and he had to leave. Food second, being the dominant rooster number one. But I will discuss what drives you crazy about chickens. I'll tell you mine right there. So leave a comment. Tell me what is the thing that drives you the craziest about chickens. I mean, I love them. Trust me, I love them. We're gonna get more. We're already in the process of working on getting more. We want more chickens. We love chickens. I was walking out here the other day. My dad and I were working on that lean-to, and I walked through and there's like 10, 12 chickens in front of me, and I can't help but smile because I love having these chickens around for all the different things that they do. I just love it. But yeah, at the same time, just like the goats, I love having the goats, love having the cows, but there are things about them that drive me crazy, as everybody. So I'm going to get busy, and I'll be back in a minute to discuss. So before I go down there and before we talk more about it, I thought I'd show you just a few of my pretty girls. And more of them are up here ahead of me. But anyway, so here's to go ahead with the discussion. What drives you crazy? What is the thing that drives you the craziest about chickens? Well, I'm gonna say there's a lot of things they do. Early if I want to or whatever, because I've always had to take care of the chickens. Well, that has changed now. Because I now have this door on the coop, that's a totally different thing that happens now. So I don't have to worry about, that sun is really bright, guys, sorry. But I don't have to worry about going and closing these guys up. All I have to do is just take care of things, be sure they're good, and the door closes, oh, excuse me, closes at the right time, and when it's working right. Now, of course, it has its issues at times. It does have its issues, and I can't help that. But most of the time, it's functioning well. Thor, get out of the goat feed, bud. Thor, no. No, sir. You don't need that goat feed. Step away. Good boy. He's a very good boy, but he likes to get into everybody else's food. Of course, the goats love to get into his. So, but that's the thing that always drives me craziest is in the summer, it's being so late and having to put them up. This chicken door takes care of that. Now, you guys know that I've had problems with my chicken door. I've had to fight it a little bit, and I have some video that I'll show you in just a minute of what I've been doing with it here lately, some things that have gone on with it, and but it works more than it doesn't work. And so I can complain about the time it doesn't. Yes, I can complain, but I really can't. It's doing me a great favor. It's helping me out so much, and I don't have to worry about the chickens as much as I did. So that just, that is A number one. I love that. And so I'm very, very, very happy to have that chicken door. So right now I'm going to insert right here the video I was talking about it with the chicken door. This is the other thing I wanted to show you about this crazy chicken door. It should be about to shut at any moment. I was hoping that I caught it. It's the right time. And I'm not sure it's shutting at the right time now or not, because the little thing is still messed up on it. The display doesn't show anything. And I thought it was still closing at the right time, but it's very possible that it's not closing at the right time now. It's past time, and it should be closing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll see if it'll do exactly what it does every time it closes. Let's see. No, nothing's going to work, is it? Okay, let me light it up. As you can see, nothing on the display. I'm going to tell it to shut, and I bet it does exactly what it does every time. And of course it's not going to do it this time. That's about right. So now it's the next night, and I came out to check on it, or I came out to just check on a couple of things. It is 6:44 and it's already closed. So it's definitely not closing an hour later. It's definitely opening an hour later. Oh, but it's got the time on it now, and it says it's 6:42. Look at that. Current time. We're going to have to change that though. Because tomorrow starts daylight savings. Hold on. Oh, I want to check that one more time. Current time 1942. Open up time somehow got changed to 8 o'clock. I don't understand that. Well, now it actually needs to be 8 o'clock because of time change. But that's what it is. You guys can't see it as well as I thought you could, but that's what it is. I gotta change the close down time on it. Dadgummit. Let's see. Shoot, I missed it again. I'm doing a good job here, guys. Open up time. Open up light set. Close down time. I gotta add 1 hour to that because time changes. Okay. So now I'm gonna want it to open at 8 o'clock in the morning and close at 7:30 tomorrow night. So we'll check on it tomorrow and see what it does. I'm telling you, this thing at times drives me crazy. So as you can see, it does do little funny things. I don't like it when the screen won't light up because then I can't tell anything. And I don't understand how the time for it to open got changed from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. That doesn't make any sense because nobody touched it. Nobody touches that door but me. And I don't think the chickens went up and changed it to 8 because they don't want to get out at 8 o'clock. They want to get out at 7. So now I've changed it. I left it at 8 o'clock. Like I almost didn't, but I left it at 8 o'clock. So, but now 8 o'clock is really 7 o'clock. So it works great. And then, you know, I have it closing later, and for too long, I'm going to have to go and change it so that it closes even later because, you know, the days are getting longer. They are. It's after 7 before sunset now, and means I got more time to do stuff when I come home. Here lately, I've spent a lot of time coming home and being outside for a while and just doing things, taking care of rabbits and, you know, feeding the animals, but doing the other things, just kind of wandering around and doing little things here and there and all that. So anyway, I got to take care of a few more animals here, do a little bit more, and then I am going to tell you about a little challenge that a friend of mine has put forth to me, and we'll be keeping each other updated on it. I'm going to keep updated on here. He's got a blog that he does about his journey. I won't tell you a whole lot about his journey, but I will put a link to his Facebook in here to show you the things he's been through and the things he's done. And he's a good friend and a great guy, and so I'll tell you about that. Let me take care of these rabbits and all, because I got to hurry up because I got to go to church today. All right, guys, done with the rabbits. Gonna go throw some wormies for the chickens. But anyway, just that challenge that I was talking about. My friend Michael has challenged me to grow sunflowers, and we're going to start growing them and keep up with their growth on our different social media, and we're going to see who can get the tallest sunflower. And I bought a few to give a try. Sorry, that's not good. I bought a few to give a try, and he's gonna get some, and so we're gonna see how that works out. I'm gonna see if I can grow. I haven't grown sunflowers in a long time. I have grown them before. I still haven't fixed this completely. I've grown them before, but ow! Hey, Lovey, no. She bit at my leg, and she pinched the snot out of me. Baby, come here, come here, come here. Here we go, guys. Oop. You can't see her good enough. Here, let me go down here where I can stand up, and maybe I can get just me and her. There you go. What you think, guys? Isn't she a pretty girl? Isn't she such a pretty girl? I love my Lovey. She's one of the sweetest chickens I have ever owned. And she likes to ride the four-wheeler, so bonus. Paxton doesn't really like to ride it. She likes to get on it, but she doesn't really like to ride it. But anyway, this is my big girl. I just love her. I think she's extra special. In the lot of all the ones we got, she's the friendliest one we ended up with. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on the sunflowers, and I'll show you guys what happens. Okay, they're having their breakfast. They're happy. They really already had breakfast. This is more of a snack than it is anything else. But it's a good protein-filled snack for them. And even thing two there should be able to get some. And as you can see, the door is open and it's doing good. And so I'm going to head into the house, go get ready for church. It's one of those things that I enjoy doing. I go to church, hear about God, see my grandchildren most of the time. I don't always see them at church because my daughter's busy doing other things, but I gotta go turn the water off for sure because it's overflowing. But they needed a good dosing of water. I think I let it get a little too low yesterday. But anyway, it's I'll keep you updated on that. Oh, and so I hope you guys were aware that the time change was coming and that you took care of that. I went ahead and changed my clock last night so I wouldn't mess up this morning. Used to have a clock that changed on the time change, but then they changed when the time change was. So, but then I got a new clock too. So, and I've had this one for several years. But it's I don't like this. I like the spring forward as far as I wish we would stay this way, but we're not going to. Back when it comes November, we'll change again. And that's the one I really don't like. Yeah, we gain an hour of sleep, but I like it when it's darker later. That's more advantageous to those of us who work and have more work to do when we get here. So anyway, guys, you have a great one. I got something I got to do this afternoon. I'll show it to you. I'll include that on here. It's something that the animals need, and I'm going to step in some water right now and try to clean my boots off a little bit. I try to do this before I go in the house so I don't make such a mess. But you guys have a great one, and see you later. What's wrong, bud?
That cow just ate that tape!
Well, yeah, they have teeth.
Don't eat the tape, y'all.
Oh, eat the tape? Tape.
Tape.
They just got it off! Uh-oh. She's hungry for my gloves.
She's not hungry for your gloves, Pax.
No, she's hungry, alright.
Well, she might be hungry, but I don't think she wants to eat your gloves. Oh, that dog.
Wait, y'all too. Wait, you two cows. Alright.
Loves Nat, hates Clint. Hello, Thor. Yes, hi.
Back up.
Okay. You hold that. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get out.
Thor. Is it necessary to headbutt the camera every single time?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thor, let me through. That came off easier than I thought it would.
Okay. That was probably the easiest time I've had. And surprisingly, everybody's calm. I'm just shocked that Clint is so calm right now and not tearing it up. He just wanted to eat some of it. Now, I will say, if you look out here, you can see that my field is greening up. They're finding stuff to eat. So, and next I'm going to go look in on my spot over there that I did and give you guys a report on how that looks a week later. Alright guys, can you see that right there? You see that stuff popping up? That's the stuff we planted. That's the clover coming up. I see it all over the place. Good. This should be heavy, heavy, heavy with clover. And then those radishes, I don't know if I can specifically pick those out, but let's see. I don't know that I can pick out the radishes at this point, but yes, the clover is coming up. I mean, look at that right there. That spot right there is solid green with clover. And Pax's, my company I had on the tractor earlier, he's out here walking through the water. He's having a lot of fun. As wet, see how wet it is still? And we just had rain yesterday, so. But there you go. Update on that. A week later, we have a good stand coming up. I can't wait till it gets up here enough that they'll be really interested in it.